And hello, class. As I had mentioned yesterday in the news feed message, this is week 3 of our hospitality purchasing course. Week number 3 here. Just a few things that I want to address before I actually get briefly into the course content of what you're going to be doing this week. Number 1, okay, the timeliness of assignment submissions. We have to keep in mind, everyone, our discussion activities and engagements, that's our virtual classroom. Okay, whatever we do, and most weeks, okay, they are discussion question threads. Those are due on Thursday nights. And then the main assignments that we have due on a weekly basis, everyone, that's due on Saturday nights. And the reason why I'm covering this again when it comes to the timeliness of submitting assignments is to avoid any point deductions. The last thing that I want to do is deduct points regarding course content work as a result of it not being submitted within a timely manner. So I need everyone to keep that in mind, okay? Is to submit your assignments on time. The next thing is the formatting and writing style. APA format is required for all assignments that are to be submitted. So if you don't know how to write in APA format, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Please reach out to me and I can show you exactly how to write in APA format when it comes to that writing style. And as a supplement, what I can do as well, I can also give you a website. It's called Purdue Writing, that does give you the different variations and writing styles when it comes to college coursework. So keep that in mind, class, okay, when it comes to the formatting, the writing style, as well as the timeliness. And this online course system of D2L that we happen to use, it does give you notifications. The calendar is updated in terms of all the activities within this course throughout the semester and when everything is due. So you are notified when the due date is coming up for an assignment. So everybody knows exactly when the assignment is due and what time. Okay, with that being said, let's get into week number 3. Now, we talked about quality in terms of purchasing quality. This week, we're going to talk about the quantity part of it. So quality is the brand. Quality is how does it taste. Quality is, was it prepared well? Okay, when we look at food being prepared in a restaurant establishment or lodging establishment, well, this week what we're going to do is we're going to talk about quantity. In so many words, is it enough? That's what we need to think about. We need to think about portions. We need to think about servings. Okay, we need to think about volumes. Okay, we need to think about if we have enough product in inventory to be able to give our customers to prepare our various dishes that happen to be one of our menu items. So think about that when we actually look into different quantity requirements. And then also when it comes to the business aspect of it is, what are we requesting from our suppliers? That's another thing that we want to keep in mind when it comes to quantity. Are we purchasing enough, okay, in terms of numbers? So go through, of course, the lecture as I've provided and on a weekly basis here. And of course, connect this with the course material. For those that took cost control, I don't know if you took the 200 level or the 400 level cost control course, okay? Some familiar things when it comes to yielding and portion sizes, as those were things that we actually talked about and discussed, okay, within the cost control courses. That is included within this week's content when we talk about quantity requirements. So cost control and quantity happens to go hand in hand when you think about it. Portion size is okay. If you give too much in terms of sizing, based on the yield, that's the finished product, then you may not have enough, okay, to serve X amount of customers. They may happen to come to your establishment and you have to serve them dinner on that given night. What happens is that you run out of product, okay, if you do not evenly distribute portions based on the yield of the finished product that you happen to have. So go through the materials here, and of course, if you go into the required course materials, you'll have the textbook readings. The textbook is in the virtual source holder, as well as the PowerPoints, and that the PowerPoints do help support the textbook material. So, of course, reminder, your discussion activities, okay, this is to engage within the classroom. Okay, this happens to be due on Thursday night. Give your initial response, class, on both questions by Thursday night. And then you give a response to 2 of your peers for each discussion question, and make it substantive when you do that. Make sure you do that by Saturday night. And then, of course, your assignment. Now, you put together a PowerPoint last week regarding the cost of quality. This week, okay, you're going to put together another PowerPoint, and we're going to look at the other spectrum of this when we're dealing with cost of quantity. Okay, so as you did last week, you emphasized the quality cost. What you're going to do this week is you're going to cover the cost of quantity connected to purchasing. So what you're going to do, you already came up with the name of your restaurant, okay? I want you to use that same name that you used from last week. And what I want you to do is, I want you to give at least 5 terms of quantity cost. Give 3 examples for quantity cost on what you would apply. And this is to be a 5 to 7 slide PowerPoint presentation. Make sure that you give me a reference page on this PowerPoint as well, okay? So cite your references. That's to be included within the 5 to 7 slides. Okay, that's going to be due on Saturday night. Coming up this Saturday night, you will submit that PowerPoint over to me. Okay, class, you know the agenda for the week. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. My contact information is right here as always. You can reach me by phone if you need to, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. You can send emails, and I do reply back promptly when it comes to the emails. And then you can also text me between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday as well. Okay, everyone, this is Professor Javier Black officially signing off, and you have a good week. Talk to you soon.